Hello everyone. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then subscribe to this channel. Welcome to Gaze into Cinema, the meaning of keeping the day off heavenly. In the woven artwork of strict recognition, barely any practices hold as much importance and love as the recognition of the day off. Across societies and confidence customs, the time of rest addresses a hallowed time of rest, reflection, and otherworldly revival. Vital to Judaism and Christianity, the time of rest is a period separate from the buzzing about of day-to-day existence. A safe haven in which devotees can cooperate with the heavenly and reconnect with their deepest selves. The idea of the time of rest follows its foundations back to the scriptural story of creation, where it is portrayed as a day off and reflection organized by God Himself. As indicated by the book of Beginning, following 6 days of making the sky and the earth, God laid on the seventh day, blessing it as a sacred day and separating it from the remainder of the week. This demonstration of heavenly rest fills in as the establishment for the Sabbath recognition, stressing the significance of rest and revival in the musicality of life. In the Jewish Book of Scriptures, the charge to keep the Sabbath sacred is cherished in the 10 Edicts, where it is verbalized as follows. Recall the day off by keeping it heavenly. 6 days you will work and take care of every one of your responsibilities, yet the seventh day is a Sabbath to the ruler your God. On it you will not accomplish any work, neither you, nor your child or girl, nor your male or female worker, nor your creatures, nor any outsider dwelling in your towns. For in 6 days the Master made the sky and the earth, the ocean, and all that is in them. However, He laid on the seventh day. Subsequently, the Master favored the day off and made it blessed. At its center, the recognition of the time of rest rotates around the subjects of rest, reflection, and love. For perceptive Jews, the time of rest begins at dusk on Friday night and goes on until sunset on Saturday, enveloping a time of roughly 25 hours. During this time, adherents abstain from taking part in business-related activities and instead focus on spiritual pursuits like prayer, study, and public worship. In Jewish practice, the time of rest is introduced with the lighting of candles and the recitation of blessings, representing the change from unremarkable to holy time. Families gather around the supper table to participate in a festive meal known as the Shabbat supper, where they sing songs, share stories, and offer thanks for the blessings of the previous week. Over the course of the day, places of worship hold services, including readings from the Torah, hymns, and other sacred texts, providing opportunities for collective prayer and reflection. In Christianity, the recognition of the time of rest varies among different denominations and religious traditions. For some purposes, the time of rest is observed on Sunday, celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ and serving as a day of worship and rest. For others, especially those in the Seventh-day Adventist and certain Protestant traditions, the time of rest is observed on Saturday, following the biblical command to keep the seventh day holy. No matter the specific day of observance, the underlying principles of rest, reflection, and worship remain central to the Sabbath observance in Christianity. Adherents gather in churches and temples to participate in worship services, where they engage in prayer, singing, and the reading of Scripture. The time of rest is also seen as a time for fellowship and community, providing opportunities for believers to come together in mutual support and solidarity. The observance of the time of rest holds significant importance for believers of all ages, offering a respite from the demands and distractions of daily life. In a world characterized by constant motion and busyness, the time of rest serves as a reminder of the importance of rest and rejuvenation, both for the body and the spirit. It provides an opportunity for believers to step away from the pressures of work and obligations and to reconnect with their deepest selves and their relationship with the divine. Furthermore, the time of rest serves as a time for reflection and spiritual growth, allowing believers to deepen their understanding of Scripture, engage in religious study, and cultivate a sense of gratitude for the blessings of life. By setting aside dedicated time for worship and spiritual practice, believers can strengthen their faith and draw closer to the divine presence that pervades all of creation. Moreover, the observance of the time of rest fosters a sense of community and belonging among believers. providing opportunities for fellowship and mutual support, whether through shared meals, public worship services, or acts of kindness and charity. The time of rest serves as a catalyst for building relationships and strengthening bonds of friendship and solidarity. The time of rest represents a sacred and honored tradition that holds deep spiritual significance for believers of all ages. Rooted in the biblical story of creation and revered in the teachings of the Torah, the time of rest serves as a sanctuary in which believers can rest, reflect, and worship. By setting aside dedicated time for spiritual practice and communal engagement, believers can cultivate a deeper connection with the divine and with each other, enriching their lives and nourishing their spirits in the process. Thank you for watching.